Hey friends, so last week we left off with the discussion of our final statement in our email from our email community was, friend, if you want to fully get well, you need to allow yourself to be reinvented into who you were naturally designed to be. So it is time for a bit of self-reflection, dreaming, and maybe a new set of boundaries. More on this next week. So that's how we left off our last community email. So if you remember from the last video, we were discussing oftentimes with autoimmune and cancer, there's a deep inner purpose of a reason, not purpose, but reason why the body begins attacking itself. I can't say that this is the case for every single case, but so often there's a reason why the body starts attacking itself. And I really believe that for most of us, that is simply because we stopped knowing who we were. Or maybe we never ever knew who we were. Maybe we grew up in an environment that we weren't allowed to express ourselves. You know, that's one of the most common things that the enemy uses is to just shut us up. He wants us to stop talking. He wants us to stop expressing ourselves, because if we don't know who we are, then he can hold us back. He can hold us down, or he can cause this inner chaos, inner turmoil within. So important that we begin to feel who we are, to know who we are, who God made us to be. And a reminder that we were made in the very image of God. We were created by God, and we were given the mind of God. So friends, we're loaded with potential. You're loaded with potential. You have greatness inside of you. So don't let disease hold you back. Don't let feeling ill hold you back. Begin to feel, begin to know who you are. So to do this, we got to start turning on our dreamers. We got to start knowing what's inside of us. So first you got to allow yourself to feel again. You got to start thinking about, what do you want to be when you grow up? Get that childish faith inside of you stirred up. What do you want to be when you grow up? This isn't the end. This is the beginning. Let's start fresh. So, and tell yourself that remind yourself it's not selfish to dream. It's not selfish to feel these feelings of desire inside. This is not selfish. This is the way God made you. This is the way God intended you to be. He desires that you function and live life to the fullest and the way He created you for that unique purpose that He placed you on this earth. He designed you for a purpose. There's big things in store for you, friends. So, I recently had a mentor have us dream again. And they said to write for 21 days, 21 dreams or goals that you have on your heart. But each day, here's the secret, each day you have to put that past paper in a drawer. You can't look at it. You can't cheat and just rewrite from copying. You've got to have it in your heart. You got to see it. You got to start pulling out those dreams. So each day for 21 days, you write down 21 dreams or goals that you have. And through that process, what's going to happen is your goals and dreams are probably going to change a bit. You're going to start refining that. You're going to start fine tuning. What do you really love? What do you really like? And then, so once that process is done, you'll start putting, we had talked about setting actual achievable goals for those. goals that you can put action to. It's not, I want to lose weight or I want to lose 10 pounds. It's, I'm going to go to the gym 3 times a week. I'm going to eat only 1,200 calories a day. I'm going to cut out all junk food. Those are actionable steps. So you're going to put those actionable steps behind those dreams and goals. But first, start with dreaming for those 21 days. That's so huge. And next set of homework, number 2, I want you to dream about what would your dream day be? And include, I want you to think about, if you need to make an income, what would your dream way of making that income be? Start creating it in your heart and in your mind. Start seeing it. What would your dream day look like? What does it look like? Are you working on the beach maybe? Or maybe you have, for your lunch break, you are able to go kayaking. I don't know. Those are things that I enjoy. But what do you enjoy? What do you see in your dream day? Maybe going for walks. Maybe you want to be able to talk to people and you want to be face to face and with them like nonstop. Maybe you're the quiet person who wants to create, or you like to build spreadsheets, or I don't know, the same kind of whatever. It's your dream. It's you create it. What would you love? Write it down, write it out, and get it so vivid that you can see it, you can feel it. Where would you live? What car would you drive? What clothing would you wear? What do you look like? How do you feel? How do you feel? What does it feel like to no longer be sick? What are the things that you can do that you've been dreaming, or that you want to do that you haven't been able to do? Start dreaming about that. See yourself as healthy, healed, and whole. See yourself as energetic. Change what you've been looking at into something beautiful, something bigger, something that's beyond you. Start dreaming, start feeling that. So those 2 pieces of homework, I would love for you to take it away and start working on those. It's going to be hard at first. At first, it's going to irritate your flesh. It's going to irritate your very being. You're not going to want to start doing this because most of us have stopped dreaming. As life gets hard, as life has been a struggle, especially if you've been sick with autoimmune, cancer, fibromyalgia, all those things, when life gets hard, we tend to stop dreaming and start surviving. We've got to pull out of that survival mode by dreaming again. I want to remind you, in Genesis 11:5-6, this is an example of a people who were dreaming. They knew their God-given potential, but unfortunately they left God out of it. So we got to have God in this. But it said, but the Lord came down to look at the city and the tower the people were building. Look, he said, the people are united and they speak the same language. After this, nothing they set out to do will be impossible for them. That's some huge potential. Huge potential. So turn on your dreamer and tap into the potential. I encourage you to do it with the Lord, though. Do it with Him, but dream big. And let's see, another scripture that I wanted to read to you is Psalms 24. Psalms 20, verse 4. May He grant you according to your heart's desire and fulfill all your purpose. God desires you to have a heart's desire. You have to know it for it to be granted. You have to know your heart's desire. You have to tap in and know it. And so he desires that you see this. He's such a loving big God, and he desires for you to tap into your full potential, tap into who you were created to be, and see your heart's desire fulfilled. So I love you guys. I hope this was encouraging, and please do the homework and reach out, message me. I would love to hear if you did the homework. I would love to hear what it did for your inner being. So have a beautiful day.